Jackie Ding, a Chinese driver who made a splash in the street class last season with a third-place finish in his nearly stock Honda S2000, is back with a fire in his eyes.
Come on, let's go. Hello everyone, Jackie Ding here. Behind me is my 2007 Honda S2000 that's seen quite a lot of abuse. Honestly, the first time I met Ben and the boys behind the camera, I was in this car. I arrived at Good Life Autobahn with a tire on my roof, on a soft top by the way. It's been so many years since, that was like 2017 I think, and then here we are, 2022. Finally saying goodbye to this little car that, you know, accompanied me through a lot of my things, a lot of teenage years, late teenage to early adulthood. How I describe it is youthful optimism with a dash of do or die. We've done a lot of incredible things together. This specific chassis still holds the fastest NA S2000 200 trail world record at Gingerman. I'm still pretty proud of that. I don't have to sell it, but I want to see it do more than just sitting here, because I thought about it for a long time, which is, you know, what am I going to do with this thing? And deep down, Alex and I are both time attack, like hardcore nuts. We just want to do something crazy with this thing. And honestly, we probably could. It's just with the way the business is going, with the way our life is going, that becomes more and more like a 2035, you know, some crazy down the line project. That's our midlife retirement project, you know? And I wanted to do something more than just sitting here collecting dust like it has been for the last 2 years. So it has a lot of emotional, sentimental value to me, and I think I do still consider it one of my favorite cars ever. It's just, at some point along the way, I think I ruined it, and then I just kept ruining it. Well, might be a good time to stop. Ow! We have had a good run, so.
Here it is. One of the more well-known S2000s in recent years, winner of numerous time attack competitions, but you wouldn't know it to look at it now. Jackie started working on this car when he was still a teenager, literally 19 or 20 years old, and as a racer, his focus was always on results before anything else. And looking at it, you can tell. A lot of his work ignores resale implications. Toward the end of its run with Jackie, this car was really playing second fiddle to his Supra, which led to its current iteration. The last time this car ran was for a television series, where Jackie fitted it with a K24 rally suspension and literally used it to run from the police. I bought the car with no engine or transmission, no wheels or tires, no seat or steering wheel. It's literally just a shell, not even a rolling one. But there's still more for you and I to learn about this car. I haven't even taken everything out of it yet. So let's go ahead and strip the car down a little bit, and then I'll tell you exactly what it is that I'm planning for this thing. No driver's seat. Got some harnesses that are expired. Let's see, are these harnesses still good? Not valid after 2021. Seatbelt assembly in here, so that's nice. We'll be wanting that. Do you want to help me pull the hard top off? I think that'll make this a lot easier. Well, light bar, essential. Gotta have a light bar on an S2000. What are these? These harnesses were used too. Jackie has definitely put this car on the wall before. Well, I believe, I think this header is for a K24. He's got a radium surge tank for fuel to prevent fuel starve already hooked up, so that's nice. I don't know if we'll need it necessarily, but we have it. I didn't realize we were even getting this little cluster. Obviously not 100% OEM anymore. This is one less piece that we have to find. Perfect. Is this the right trunk? What the heck? Who knows how to pop a trunk on an S2000? Another fuse cover, some manifold gaskets, panel for something. If I were a hack comedian, I would do a bit about explaining to BMW drivers what this is, but I'm better than that. It's a turn signal.
So, this car was K-swap previously, but the engine and the trans are not included in the sale. So Ben will have to figure that out on his own. Mostly electronics still there, electric power steering rack, all that. And as he said before even coming in here, he's gonna need to replace every single one of the body panels. Yeah, he will.
Got some other goodies with the car. Nice little K-Power manifold. Engine mounts for a K-Series. So you can probably guess where this is going.
We did some special suspension coilovers, a big brake kit at the front.
So like I said, it's got a Reinhardt, basically rally suspension on it that Jackie put on for the TV show. That won't be sticking around. We've got some plans for suspension. Huge StopTech trophy calipers and rotors on here. A lot of money in brakes that we've got, luckily, that I'm not going to need to spend. This is kind of what happens when you have a car that's like a, you know, your mentality is, oh, well, it's a track car, you know, it's a race car, and you don't put any thought to future resale value or anything like that. You wind up with, you know, 12 holes in the trunk. So it will need a new trunk cover. This headlight, I guess maybe this was from a police car or something like that. This bash bar, I assume was a modification for the TV show. I think what we're probably gonna wind up doing is just stripping everything down, removing basically all the body panels, and then just rebuilding with what is good here, which is very little, and then getting new parts for everything else. When you buy a car that was formerly a very successful race car driven by an incredibly talented race car driver, it's a bit like trying to date an ex-porn star. You could try and win her affection through your own physical prowess and massive driving talent, but let's face it, you're probably being a little bit generous to yourself, and either way, the car, has probably been driven better than you might manage. I will not be trying to compare myself to Jackie's driving talent or trying to shatter his records. I already have 2 track cars and I'm used to the process of building them. Something I've never done is create a nice enthusiast street car with a dash of tracking capability, and that's exactly what I'll be aiming for with this S2000. Walking it back from its current Spartan, battle-scarred state and making it a head-turning, driver-oriented street car. It was a K24 powered car, and I've been eager to join Ben in the K cult, so we're gonna do that again. It's not gonna be a high horsepower car because I want it to be a fun and reliable car to drive, like a Honda. It will be going to the racetrack occasionally, and it will be getting Advan wheels. Obviously, this project is going to be taking a lot of time and money to get back to being a street car, and I've currently got a bunch of other projects ongoing as well. And I still need to tell you what's going on with the MR2, so videos with the S2000 will be very intermittent, but I'm sure looking forward to getting to know this old girl. Well, thanks, buddy. I'll try and take good care of it.
Yeah, you will. Because I'll be there to kick your ass if you don't.